Okay, I'll give you a little tour of the fruit trees here. Here's our plum tree in the front yard. You see there's quite a few plums you can see there. This one's doing well. That's the Italian plums. This is a serviceberry, and the robins have been eating most of these, so all the ones you see are not ripe yet. Though in the backyard are two trees we've been eating a lot. Over here we have the tart cherries, and you can see them through the covering. I can stick the camera in there, and they're all ripening. Obviously this is to keep the birds from eating them all, and but this tree is now too big to, and really the birds aren't eating too many of them, which is nice. Squirrels eating a few. Oh, like there goes one right there. Oh, just caught him in the tree, eating our cherries. Were you eating our cherries? Yes, I think you were. You probably were too. Anyhow, this one doesn't have any cherries on it at all. And the apple tree, no apples this year. The peaches, if you look here, we got a couple. Some of them I've put in these little cages to keep the squirrels from eating them. And you can see I want to make some more cages so we get at least maybe a couple of peaches. So then I'll go around the backyard and look at the plum tree back there. Berries. As I walked up, I scared a robin off from eating them. And then all my pawpaw trees. And then here is the plum tree in the backyard that I was sending Guy pictures of with all the flowers and such. And as you can see, there's no plums. They're pathetic. You see a little one there. They formed millions of little tiny ones, and then they all just fell off. And I can't even find any more at all. So we're not getting a single plum after all those billions of flowers. It's sad. So it's a really tasty, round, purple plum. Well, while I'm back here, we can take a look at the blueberries. Oh, there's some exposed there. See, they're not ripe yet. I'm trying to keep the deer from eating every last one like they did last year. And then we'll take a look at the garden. I just took the cover off of the greenhouse. It's just getting too hot. Oh, and there's my pond. Got pollywogs and little fish. So in the greenhouse you've got tomatoes, and you can sort of see, I step in here, you got a tomato coming right there. Lots of flowers. These are small. Not sure why. Oh, here's another tomato. And we just cut all the scapes off the garlic. So you can see the cuts. You cut the scapes off, and I'm going to pickle those. And then they'll make the garlics grow bigger. Then we'll take a look in here. Under here, we've got all the kale and lettuce and chard and escarole. And in this one too, lettuce, kale coming, cucumbers, some lettuce in the pot, beans. I see the beans are starting to flower, and then lots of tomatoes. Got a There's one zucchini in a pot there. Another tomato coming. Basil in pots. Put them in the ground last year and they just did really poorly. And then under here, got all the zucchini. Trying to keep the squash vine borers off them and keep the cabbage white butterflies from laying green worms all over, well, eggs that turn into green worms all over the kale. That's why that's all covered. So that is the garden and fruit tree tour.